I've been a business owner for the last 8 years, and I've had the chance to operate businesses that required me to send physical products as well as me starting my digital product business. So today I wanted to give you guys my thoughts, my ideas, my testimony, my journey on selling digital products versus selling physical products. I know a lot of you are just now starting your business and you may be up against the wall on if you should start selling actual physical products or if you should start a digital product business. Now today I wanted to help you to understand the difference between the two so that you can decide and you can go ahead and get your business up and launch regardless of if you're going to start a digital product business or if you decide to start a physical business. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's video: digital products versus physical products, and which one would make you the most money. I first want you to understand the difference between a physical product and a digital product. A digital product is something that you can sell online. It's going to be a ebook, a template, a PLR product, a mini course, an audio file, literally anything that you can put onto your website and have your website to send it directly to your customer's email once they have purchased from you. This means that you don't have to send anything to your customer because your website is going to do all the work for you. It's going to deliver that PDF file directly to your customer after purchase. A physical product is something you have to send to your customer physical address. So this can be you starting a clothing boutique, a shoe boutique, selling hair products, earrings, clothes, like literally anything that you have to physically ship to your customer's address. This is what a physical product is. The difference between the two is with a digital product, you don't have to keep anything on hand. You don't have to have inventory at all. But with a physical product, you will need to have inventory. So when you decide on the two, you have to decide which route do you want to take based off of if you want to be responsible for sending things physically to your customer, or if you want to have more time freedom, digital products may be the route you want to go. So when it comes to a physical product, you guys, one thing I learned from selling physical products is have enough money to start up. So when it comes to a physical product, you're having to literally test out your products. You want to make sure that you have a budget set so that you're able to test multiple vendors. Now, when it comes to your vendors, most of you know that you can go on like Alibaba.com to find different vendors in whatever industry you decide to go in. But the thing about it is, because there are so many different vendors to test, you have to spend a lot of money in order for you to find that one hit product. Now, when I started physical products, I literally have sold clothes, I have sold shoes, I have sold purses, I have sold hair products, hair bundles, eyelashes. Like literally, you guys, I've sold a lot of things back in the day when I first started my business. So when I first got started, I had to test at least 3 vendors so that I can see which one had the best quality. Now, when it comes to clothing or shoes, you have to realize with clothes and with shoes, you have to stay in season. You have to make sure that what you're getting is quality because it has to be up to par for people to wear. Some of those vendors will have things that are very flimsy. Some of those things will be see-through. So you have to make sure that you are testing multiple vendors in order to see which one would be best for your company. The same goes for hair bundles or going with hair products. You have to make sure that you are selling things that are up to par, things that you would like. You don't want to just put your name onto something and then next thing you know, people are bashing your business and saying that it's not good quality. So when it comes to physical products, you have to spend money to make money, okay? So if you're someone who's saying, well, I don't have the time for that and I still want to get into business, digital products will be better for you, because with digital products, all you have to do is package your knowledge, your information, whatever you have experience in, package it into a ebook or into a course and sell it over and over and over again. You can literally start a digital product business with $0. You can use tools like Canva as well as ChatGPT, and you can put your course or your ebook onto Gumroad or PayHip, which are both free platforms that you can get started with to sell your digital products. You guys, this is what I want you to keep in mind when you decide on which route you want to go with. In 2020, when we had COVID, when the pandemic hit, everything completely shut down. You could not get product from China at the time. You could not get it literally from nowhere. Everything was on pause. So because of this allowed me to see selling physical products that I did not create myself was not a good idea. And that's because you don't have control over the things that you are selling. If something like that was to happen again, or if the United States decided, hey, I no longer want China to send inventory over here to the United States, that means that your business would literally disappear. So when it comes to deciding on selling digital products or selling physical products, you have to keep that in mind. Do you want to have complete control over your business, or do you want someone else to predict where your business will stand within the next 5 years? For me, I like to be in control, and I want to make sure that I'm able to know where my business will be if something was to happen. Because if we had another pandemic, digital products would never go anywhere. Physical products, you will still have to make sure that you're able to get those products and inventory in regardless of what's going on in the world. Now, I know with physical products, you can start companies like your own hair growth oil. You can start your own lip gloss line. Like, you can do things like that. But you guys, you still have to have all of the ingredients and things that you needed. Now, this is a question that you have to ask yourself. Do you want freedom, or do you want to be tied to a business that you have to always oversee? Now, when it comes to digital products, you are in control of getting your marketing out there. If in the future you decided you no longer wanted to be on camera, but you still wanted to sell things, you can hire a marketing team to help you in the future with your digital products, where you can still be behind the scenes. But with a physical product, you have to make sure that you are overseeing your business. You have to make sure that the inventory is there. You have to make sure that you have the warehouse to keep all of these things. Like, no matter what it is that you sell in the physical product industries, you still have to be responsible, because people can say that they're not receiving their items, and then that's a bad look on your company. So you want to delegate those tasks, but at the same time, you will still have to show up, because you have to make sure that your business is still generating income as well as keeping in stock of everything that you need. So when it comes to the two, digital products will give you more freedom, because you don't have to be responsible for so much. You don't have to have a team. You can literally sell digital products as a one-man person. But if you start a business in the physical world with physical products, that means that you will more than likely have to hire a team to help you to keep product as well as get everything shipped out. There are so many people who have literally became multimillionaires from selling physical products, but at the same time, they don't have the freedom to live a life of whatever they want to do. You know, they still have to wake up every day, and they're still basically going to a job. And it's a way that you're able to delegate, you know, and to allow your business to run and operate without you. But just think about it, like from a business perspective, most people who have multimillionaire businesses in the physical industry, they still show up because they want to make sure that everything is getting done correctly. They have a big team that they have to operate. So even if you delegate those tasks and you hire a lot of employees, you still have to get on meetings. You have to make sure that you have general managers and managers underneath, and everything is a chain that has to be ran. So If you're someone who's saying, you know, I don't want to be anyone else's boss, I don't want to have to make sure all of this is being ran and done correctly, digital products is going to be the best route for you, because with digital products, you don't need all of that. All you need to do is package your knowledge and be able to show up every single day creating content. Now, you guys, when it comes to creating content for digital products, there are so many different ways that you can do it. You may not want to be on camera how I'm on camera, but you're able to still make consistent sales because you can make videos that are literally not even you. You can have AI to create videos for you. You can have it where it's just different things on the screen and you can still make money. So when it comes to digital products, there are so many different ways that you can still scale your business to become a multi-million-dollar business without having to show up the same way you would show up if you were to sell physical products. I've done a little bit of both, and I can tell you guys from experience, from what I have been through, digital products is the best route to take. I don't care what industry you decide to go into, you can literally create a digital product around it. So for instance, when I first got started in business in 2017, I started as a hairstylist. Even if you are passionate about something like that, you can still take your knowledge and you can put it into a course. So instead of being a hairstylist, maybe you want to be someone who shows people how to do this in a course. So instead of you taking clients every single day to build your business, you can show what you're doing step by step in a course. You can record your videos and put it onto YouTube, because people come on YouTube every single day to learn how to do braids like this, right? So you can put your knowledge into a course and sell it over and over again. Instead of you selling actual hair products, what you can do is sell the vendor to the hair products. You don't have to be responsible for selling the physical products. There are so many ways that you can still do this and make income without you having to physically work to get it done. So what you would do is still, you know, show different videos and content around the work that you have done before. But you may be someone who wants to be a wig influencer, or you want to sell, you know, in the hair industry. So you can start posting when you get your hair done, and you can tell them, go and get my wig vendor here in my website, you know. So just because you are passionate about something does not mean that you can't still make a digital product around that industry. You're able to scale still in that same industry, but instead of physical products, you're gonna put it all digitally. Even if you are in the fitness industry, maybe you like to put on apparel, you go and you work out. Maybe people are asking you about what it is that you have on, and you can become a fitness influencer who sells digital products around what it is that you're wearing, wherever you're getting your outfits from. You can tell them in your PDF file, these are the vendors that I'm using, you know. So when it comes to digital products, you guys, don't overthink it. Don't think just because you don't see a lot of people selling in the same industry that you are in that it can't be done, because it can. Even if you're someone who likes to make food, you know, if you're good at cooking, you can literally sell the recipes that you're cooking, you know. So there are so many different things that you can do in the digital product space. And I don't care if you do decide to go the route of selling physical products, or if you're already selling physical products, you want to come up with a way to make it digitally. The goal here is to have freedom. You want to be able to live a life where you're able to go and come on your own terms. If you have children, maybe you need to free up your time. You know, maybe you need to come up with a digital product so that you can have more time with your kids. If you're looking to quit your 9-to-5 job like I done, maybe you need to create a digital product that's going to allow you to still make money passively over and over and over again without you having to show up every single day doing physical work. So when it comes to digital products versus physical products, I will always say start with digital products. It is literally a business where you can go $0 to get started, or you can just buy a course or buy something that's going to help you to get started. I always say start with a PLR product, which is a private label right product, because with a PLR product, you're able to get started in 24 hours. And if that is you and you're saying, you know, I'm ready to get started with a digital product, but I don't know what to get started with, make sure you go down below and you check out my PLR mini course, and you can have your digital product business started in as little as 24 hours. I'm giving you everything that you need to get started with, as well as digital products that you can choose from to go ahead and get your business launched. So grab that down below in my comments as well as in my description. But you guys, I don't care what it is that you say that you are passionate about or what it is that you have knowledge in. You need to start a digital product business. It's going to literally give you passive income as well as time freedom to be able to live a life that you desire to live. If you're saying that you're ready to start taking more trips and you don't want to be tied down to work, start your digital product business, you guys. The opportunity that digital products bring with starting this business is so limited, and it's going to allow you the freedom that you desire to live. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you back here on my next video. Bye.